The Sun Record Company began when Sam Phillips started his record label in February of 1952. He named it Sun Records because of his favorite saying, "A new day, a new beginning." It was a small recording studio located at 706 Union Avenue in Memphis, Tennessee. A little while after it opened, it gained the reputation as a label that treated local artists with respect and honesty. Sam Phillips was patient and willing to listen to almost anyone who came in off the streets to record. The Memphis area was open to all types of music like gospel, blues, hillbilly, country, boogie, and western swing. Sun Studio took advantage of the range of music genres and therefore didn't really have any music style limitations, eventually leading to the coming together of people through the music. Sun Records recorded multiple artists with their own style of music. One of the more famous artists that was discovered at Sun Studio was Elvis Presley. What made Elvis so popular were of course his good looks, but also his style of music. Today we call it rock and roll, but back then what he sung was considered, quote, black music, and that made him a very controversial artist of that time. Sun Studio was also home to what was called the first rock and roll song, called Rocket 88, which was sung by Jackie Brenston. Because of Elvis, Jackie Brenston's Rocket 88, and a few other artists, the studio is known as a place where rock and roll was born. Some more hugely popular artists that recorded there were Johnny Cash, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Carl Perkins. Sun Studio not only recorded many popular artists, it also reached across race, gender, and age boundaries. Back then, rock and roll was looked at as inappropriate for young people, yet Elvis's fan base was primarily young people. Elvis also plays a big part in the racial boundaries that were crossed because he was a white guy singing black people music. Back then, many white Americans wouldn't let their kids listen to Elvis because he was singing rock and roll. The segregation in the music continued until the 60s when interracial music groups started coming about, such as Love, Booker T and the MGs, and Sly and the Family Stones. Through the years, and especially through the peace and love messages of the counterculture, were also calls for music tolerance and equality. Today there isn't racial boundaries when it comes to music. Anyone is free to listen to anything they want to without being judged by their race. Sun Records' ability to be open to all kinds of music eventually led to the desegregation of music.